Hello everybody, and if you've joined me again for this one, you're probably spending some time jumping through both of them, but we are continuing with our run. Oh, that reminds me, there's something I quickly need to do. We gathered a whole load of stuff last time, including a whole load of water, but what I wanted to do was, if I can actually do this, my stream timer, if I just go and, I want to go for up. And I'm going to start at, I have to spam it up a lot, but we're starting at 66 minutes. If I can. Spam, 66 minutes. And 6 seconds. Start, and we're going to jump back in. There we go. Perfect. Immediately comes back to where we were. Let us keep moving. We gathered a whole load of good stuff last time, so we're going to focus our efforts on that. I think we do need to eat today, so we're going to quickly go and eat. Whereas, Marco, you're still slightly sick. We're dealing with a bit of sickness here. How are we doing for our water? We're at 212 now. That is our starting point, which is very, very good. How are you doing, Bruno? You're slightly sick and slightly wounded. Come on downstairs and let us see what we can do with this. Let's get some food on the go, because you are going to need to go and cook for us in order to make sure we have enough. I should probably, actually, considering that's only worth 12, let's get all of that cooked. But meanwhile, you've now done that. You're tired because you probably guarded last night. That's important. Actually, Marin, though, Marin, you need to go and make some stuff for me. I don't think you get any bonuses when it's all this sort of thing. So if I go straight in here, we can have a look at this. Which should be absolutely fine. We're going to get as many of these up and running as we can do, because then we need to start focusing our efforts on getting more water, which is very, very good. 1 second. I'm just going to make sure to try and get the stream up on my phone so I can actually respond to it. Probably using my other channel, but who knows? That is the way to do it, isn't it? Switch account and D&D. And I will be joining the chat here, which should be good. I need to make sure to turn the volume off, which is nice, and I can then jump into L chat, which is very good. Nice. Good, so you've now cooked, we can now eat, and we can keep on going, which is very, very good. Nice. You're not eating, Bruno. Come on. There we are, sorted it out. Marco, you can run downstairs and start to put some of this stuff on, given that but actually you should go and eat first. Bruno, you can go do this stuff, because otherwise we don't really have too much of an issue at all. Come on, jump down. See where it all goes. Perfect. Run down here and grab what you can and see where it all goes. Perfect. Very, very nice. Interesting. Looking at the... Oh, you've got a trader coming, which is nice. Hopefully we'll be able to go and do a few bits and pieces like that. You can run across here and trade. Do we have any valuable items? Got a jewel, maybe. We've got a lot of water. We've got exactly 200, and we need to start working our way on from here, which is very, very good. Let us run across to here. That's up and running, number 1. Come on, we're going to keep moving. And we're going to try and trade for some water as well. We're just pretty much doing everything we can possibly do to grab as much water as we physically can. Hey, how's it going? Darius Stan, nice to meet you. Nice to see you. Good. We're going to sell this and see, do you have any water on you? You actually don't have any water, but I will take some of these if I can. It's not really that much worthwhile of anything, really. Drop it down until you say yes. I think that's the maximum we're going to get. I think that's going to be it. We'll deal on that, which is good. If I trade there, I think we've done a pretty good job. I don't think I can pick up much else. We've got plenty of wood now. I just need to get the rest of this, but I don't want to risk losing this. In case we get any worse illnesses, we need to keep on moving. Which should be fine. We're going to send you to do that and then go to bed with our collection of water down the go. I know it says 150 at the moment. We are not at 150. We are at 200, which is very, very good. Nice. Very, very nice. If I just write this in chat, maybe people will see this. If I write current water, ... 200, just so I can kind of keep it on track there. Apologies that it's a different account, but it is a different account that I use for my D&D content. But here we go. Let us keep ourselves moving. Doing all right. Hope you guys are doing all right. I hope that you're enjoying the stream, and you're hoping you're enjoying a bit more activity in the streaming kind of area in this game, because I've not really done too much of this before, but I'm learning how to both stream short, although my long streams and my big streams seem to be a bit better for it all. I think that is the way it should go, and I feel like I'm getting used to being in that phase a bit more. My mouse is playing up a little bit. Maybe you need batteries. That's not fun. Good, let's run and grab that. Good. You're running to this one. Good. I think we'll be using up all of our filters today, which is great. I do feel like I'm running low on humans, though, to do what I need to do, because we just end up waiting for these guys to be doing it. In terms of our collections, we've got 200. We need to get a lot more, really. Good. Let's run across to here, and we can do what we need to do. Perfect. That's nice. You can run downstairs and get more water on the go. I don't know if this is even possible to get 1,000 water, but I want to try it. I've only got like 40 days to do this in, and I'm hoping that it will work out for me. If you guys are enjoying this, please do a like and do a subscribe. It is genuinely the most helpful thing we can possibly do for the channel. I mean, there are lots of small YouTubers out there, so I understand if you want to take your pick on another one. But yeah, here we go. We're going to see where it all goes from now. Good, you can run up here, and then you probably should actually go to bed. I should let you sleep. I feel a bit bad making you do all this stuff. My mouse is playing up for me right now, which isn't great, but good. Good, we'll grab that, and you can now move along to here. Thanks. Some of the game is cut off. I know, it's a bit... 1 second. I'm going to try this. The reason I've done it for phones is to try and build up a bigger audience. That's the issue. If you give me a sec, I may be able to play with this a little bit. It's end up being either a small screen or otherwise, but I can do a little bit that's a bit more like so. Drop the size down, because you don't really need to see the whole thing. Do that. Grab that up. Bring that up. Bring that smaller, actually. That's a little bit big and a bit obnoxious. There we go. Good. The timer I quite like. I like that. Bringing that down a bit more. Good. And bring that very slightly in. Bring that a tiny bit smaller. And into that spot there. Nice. And then we'll jump back into it and see how it all goes. Let me know if you think this is a slightly better viewpoint, but I realise you do cut off so much of this game. It's just, It's not really the best thing to be streaming, but you know what? I've started this playthrough like this, and I kind of want to finish it up. We'll see how it all goes, and I will end it there. If anyone has any suggestions on how I could do this a bit better, that would be interesting, but yeah. I think I'd need to do a bit more of an interesting kind of way of dealing with this. You know what? I'm going to try it a little bit and see if I can... Because I've actually got the stream in front of me for the first time, which is actually an interesting thing to do. So I'm actually going to drop out of this for a second and see what I can do here. Because it could be that if I was to copy and then paste... I want to paste a reference, maybe. There we go. Because I want to do this, and if I was to then go over here... wait, no, I want that one to stay where it was. Good, and I want to do the one on top. And then I kind of want to go to... I'm doing some stuff in the background, so I apologise that I'm doing this on stream, but you know what? It's an interesting one. I want to transform, I want to edit transform, I want to position, I want to crop. The right-hand side, actually, I want to crop like 500, more than that, 1,000, nope, maybe 1,400. Yep, that looks good. And the bottom, I also want to do like 600. Interesting. You're probably wondering what on earth is going on here if you're not used to what's going on here. If I then do, say, this, and then jump back into this war of mine, I mean, that is an interesting way of doing it, because you guys can actually see what's going on a bit more. Because at the top here, you then have actually the things that are important. That is quite good, actually. I like that idea. I could definitely make a better streaming setup for this. This is a bit more interesting, at least, as well. You're slightly sick and slightly wounded. That is a good idea. What is this obsession about water speedruns? I've only done one. This is still the first one, mate. Maybe there's a bit of empty space to the left of your face. Maybe put info there. Interesting idea. Give me a sec. Let's try that again. Because I could bring that down there, which would be interesting. Bring that a lot smaller. So like there. Bring that to there. I kind of want to do the same thing again with this, which is interesting. If I do another paste reference like that on the top one, and then go for another... Where is it? Transform, edit transform, bottom. This one is going to be left like 1600. Yeah, I like that. And then top is going to be 500, maybe more than that. 800. Nice. Maybe if I drop that to like 14 like so, and then drag that into this space, which is good. And then if I drag that right down to somewhere a bit lower, Where is it? Gone. Display capture. Bring that right down to that. And if I jump back into the game, there we go. You actually can start to see these guys. I need to expand it a bit, but that's a bit better. Very good, very good. I'm going to end the day there. I'm pretty happy with how that looks then. It's a little bit more interesting. But I think there is a bit of a... Sit this ass. I don't know. I thought it was actually quite a relatively interesting challenge. It's a different challenge than what you'd be probably expecting to see. Which is very, very good. Because a lot of the other situations is... and also, I kind of wanted to complete something. Once I've started something, I want to see there. Okay, so I'm feeling like this sort of stuff... The nighttime is a bit difficult to set up as a thing. But if I was to jump, say, to... I was going to go to the military outpost again to grab some more materials. I don't need anything for that. I'm going to grab it. But we're going to see. Great. This is actually a lot better, I think. Maybe I'll continue to improve it a bit further. Because then you actually start to see what you need to see. I don't know how this is looking at the moment, because I'm a bit far ahead, so I'm actually seeing kind of how it works. Which is good. Very nice, very nice. Run across to you and see what you're doing. Not interested. Very good. And, yeah, I think this actually kind of works out for me in the end. Maybe if I do a bit more playing, I could definitely get this sorted out. The annoying thing is I have to kind of tab out in order to see it, which is always a bit of a challenge. I'm going to walk across to here now, which is good. Very good, very good. See where this guy's going and do what we're doing. Perfect. I definitely like the idea of this. And, yeah, good. Okay, you're there. Good. Just making sure he was there. Checked out. I'm just kind of looking around and trying to work out the best setup for this. I think I'm going to do a full-on change of how I stream this shorts-wise. Because this is the thing, is I feel like I could very easily focus. I need to almost have something on my screen to see what you can see. Because I don't want to risk not being able to see it. But definitely this idea of being able to stream with all the information out there seems to work well. Oh, another chat with this guy. Maybe I should check this and see what's in here. Very, very good. I'll grab that, might as well. Piece of component is always very helpful to have. Let's step away and see what's going to go on. Very good. I'm worried the guy is going to turn around again, but we will see how it goes. Interesting. Please leave. Good, you've now left. Perfect, which means I can jump down and actually do my things. Perfect. Jump into here, run and grab. Nice. Great, great. Grab all of this stuff. Good. Perfect. Walk across and do this. Yeah, Misko? I know it's like a bit of a different one to what I'm normally doing, but I thought it's a different challenge. And also, I'm trying to get a wider audience involved in this war of mine is the main thing. You finished already? Nice, thank you. Perfect, 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 perfect. I think there's a bit too much clutter on the screen still, if I'm totally honest, but that'll be something I'm working on in the long run. But yeah, this is a sort of a vibe that I'm just trying to then perfect my abilities. Ah, 20, nice. Grab all of this and then fill up with as much as I can get, and then just run for exit. Well done, decent. Decent. You don't even know I'm here. Bye-bye. I'm supposed to leave. Yeah, I've gone. Perfect. Perfect. Honestly, you know what I'm going to do? Oh, the challenge is good. Why is this? Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I don't know, I'm just getting defensive because it is a bit of a different challenge to what I'm normally doing. I really want to try and sort this out. A deep wound, oh great, that's fun. How are you doing? You're slightly wounded. Who's actually wounded? Oh, you're actually wounded. Take that, and you're actually sick. We need to start thinking about other things as well. It's very good. If I look at our things now, we're doing all right. 264 is pretty strong. You should probably get up if you can, and you should... we don't need to eat today. We need to just work on getting more parts and stuff, which is good. I'm gonna try and change this up a little bit while this is going on as well. I'll grab the 15 there, and then I want to just drop out because I'm really enjoying the idea that I can do better stuff here. Like, I feel like I can really change how this works, which could be very, very... Like, it's a very different setup. Because it's because being able to show off what's going on, like I really want to do this one. Yeah, I want to do this one, and I want to transform, edit transform. I want to remove some of this. Done, and then move it into the middle like so. Jump back in. That's what you need, because now you can see all of them. Boom, boom, boom. Which is very nice. There's nothing wrong with the normal sort of video. I'm just trying to build up my abilities in both areas. It's a very different vibe. I get that. Which is good. I get that it's not necessarily what people are after, but it is a curious one. If I will be doing more long streams. I'm just trying to get the idea of how to do both. If I'm totally honest, I may move to Twitch and other stuff. It's just otherwise I get into this kind of repetitive nature. Something that I want to try is pretty much the idea. Cool. Do we have anyone coming to the door today? I don't think so. Don't think I'll be doing this for too long today. I was kind of just setting it up to see if I could get things working again, and it seems to work, but yeah. Maybe I'll do it in a long form version. Ooh. Perfect. Nice. Good, good, good. I was about to say, you should probably help down here, Bruno, and we'll see where we're going from here. Perfect. Let's get this all up and running. Bruno, you can work to this one. I think we're all just going to stay in and sleep tonight. Don't know why we're getting so much illness in the camp. It seems a bit extreme, to be honest. Oh, very good, very good. Yeah, that's a good idea. Drop the chat down. Honestly, I don't... The chat is something that is quite good, but the fact is if you're watching, you should be able to see the chat anyway. Don't know if that is actually even big enough to see. There. Bring the timer even smaller in the center there. Bring the number of subscribers. It's because I've got my screen. It's quite far away from where you would be holding your phone, I think. So if I do this, I could just... Gonna change what this says. This wall is mine. 1,000 water challenge. And if I then drop that for a bit more of a white, that's nice. Done. If I now jump back into that, I think you can actually start to see things a bit more clearly, which is a bit nicer, actually. I think that works. Although it does mean that the chat, actually I can still read the chat if I'm on a phone. That kind of works. That's quite nice. I like that a lot. Move you across to this one. Thanks for all the help, guys, by the way, in making it look a little bit better, to be honest. Which is quite good, actually. I quite like that. Which is good. And then, while that's going on, I could even shrink this a little bit more and put it on top and bring that up to there, I think, and do almost a... I don't know, I just kind of... Maybe if I do think that there is the best place for it. Maybe a tiny bit smaller. With the chat on the other side, I think that works better. And I think this entire thing works quite well. Very nice. I like that. I like that. Let's jump back into this and see. I think this just works really well, which is good. Perfect. Oh, much better. Although the annoying thing is it does seem as if my chat doesn't come up for myself, which is a bit of an odd one. But yeah, this looks a lot better, actually. Thank you for everybody's help. Great. You're wounded and slightly sick. I think we should stay in today. I was hoping to go out and trade for more components to get more water, but I think that this is a bit better as a plan, as it seems to be working out, which is very, very good. Yeah. Honestly, if I was actually looking at this, there is definitely enough stuff there then to be... Yeah, no, this works well. I like this quite a lot now. Definitely improving in the sense of how this looks. Good. Good, good, good. Nothing really there to do. You can go to bed. We'll all stay in tonight because that'll be a useful thing to do with a whole load more water appearing, which is very, very good. And we'll see how it goes. Better. A different interaction with the kids. if you open the door to them with Sveta, I'm just asking. I don't know. Maybe there is a difference there, actually. I don't actually know if it's any different at all, but we shall see. I mean, I could let everyone sleep. You should probably guard. Sleep there. Oh, he's on the floor. That's annoying. I was hoping that it wouldn't end up that way, but we'll see. Which is good. We were raided. He has a deep wound. We could do with some bandages, which we currently do not have, which means you're going to have to go to bed. We're in a bit of a sticky situation here. We do need to actually eat, which should be fine, and then we'll move on from there. Which is very, very good. Nice. I think for the first time, actually seeing this here has really improved my view of the entire thing. I think I forget that when you've got your phone like right up to your face like this, you can actually see a lot, so I don't need to be so obvious about it. Yeah. I wish I could just get rid of the chat, though. The chat is kind of a bit obnoxious. To be honest, it's better that it's over my face, though. I think that's the better thing. If it was over the actual gameplay, that would be worse. Which is good. You're starting to feel a bit better, which is good. How are you feeling? Slightly sick. Good. We're moving in the right direction, and I think we're doing quite well. Nice. Oh, hope everyone who is here is enjoying the stream. The only issue is that I can't really read the own chat there, because especially given that it doesn't always come up. Can I bring that back? Refresh chat. Can I see what's going on? Oh, actually, for some reason my chat's not telling me anything. Oh, finally, there we go. It's back. Perfect. Cool. Let's keep moving now. Different interaction with the kids who ask for medicine. I don't actually think there is. I do think there's been an overwhelming thing about Sveta being a disappointing character for her interaction with kids. Very good. What's this saying? That's what usual Twitch interfaces look like with the chat in the right-hand corner. Yeah, I like that a lot. Thank you. Good. You're slightly sick and slightly wounded. I'm going to let you have this because I need to make sure I'm looking after my people, to be honest. I've used up all of my consumables. We've got a lot of stuff. If the trader comes, then great. But tomorrow we'll go to the garage to try and sort it all out, which is kind of nice. Very, very good. Oh, I am curious as to if I was to do this, how... I'm going to try one more thing. This is becoming a very experimental stream, but I hope you guys are enjoying it to find out what works. Because what I could do is, if I'm curious enough and make it really quite tight, do that, and then jump back in. See what that is, and then we can kind of enjoy most of the screen with the bits that are important there being seen. I think that kind of works for us. You should go to bed. Hello, you brought us something. I think that is going to be a whole load of other stuff for us, which is very, very nice. Thank you. Run. Good. We'll hopefully get the veg. Right? You're going to be giving us veg? Yes, we love veg. Especially considering it means that we can actually start to cook a lot more. Because that will save us a lot of water in the long run, which is a very, very good thing. Nice. Perfect. Both of these guys are asleep. I don't know why they're both sleeping. You can probably get up and do some stuff. You don't really need to worry too much. And we can kind of start to move things on from here. Nice. I do think maybe doing a full... I want to do a full playthrough, again, of all of the different ones, but trying to get it to a different audience, which is a very, very nice idea. But yeah, okay, so we'll end the day there, and then we're going to send Marco out to the garage this time. Although we used up everything, which is a little bit annoying, actually. I kind of want to get some more meds. The military outpost still has a lot of stuff. I need to wait for it to restock, really. I could go to the pharmacy. The pharmacy normally has a weird amount of things. Sleep. Let's go to the pharmacy and see what we can pick up. I know they normally want some stuff, but we can normally get away with it, which should be fun. Let's go. Scavenge. Ooh, I will actually take this and this, just to be safe. You never want to get stuck in a situation where you can't get things that you want. Good. But yeah. Oh, very nice, very nice. How are you feeling about the new, even smaller screen? I don't know if it works. I think it does, actually. It kind of works well in the entire grand scheme of things. Could have been a bit more of an interesting one, but oh well. We'll see. Gonna gather what I can. Need more components. Don't want these parts. No one wants those. Grab a bullet. See what else is available to me in this location. The pharmacy is always a very nice one. Good. Grab a whole load of these, actually. That's perfect. And some more ammo. Jump downstairs and see if I can find some bandages, because that is going to be very helpful for me. I don't know. Sometimes it's just some bandages on the floor here, which is very, very good. Another gun, I'll take that, because that's a useful thing to kind of have. fill up that spot with my wood, and let us keep ourselves going. Very nice. No, nothing there. Maybe it's the piles in the back garden that there's normally stuff in, but yeah, here we go. Oh, there's some meds there, another bullet. Let's go. Keep moving. Keep us, see if we can find anything, which should be nice. Perfect. Don't need any of that. The bullets will be nice. Want to see if in the back garden. Often in this backyard, there's a whole load of good parts here, which is good. Very, very nice. Grab all of those. Just a whole load more components. I mean, I'm liking the components, but I was expecting there to be some medicine here. Some bandages, at least. No, nothing there that's of use. Maybe I'll check upstairs, but I doubt we'll be able to give anything to the guys upstairs. So we're just going to grab what we can and move on, which should be nice. I mean, that's what we needed, and that's what we needed. And there's a jewel as well. We'll take the jewel as well. Remove 2 of those, take the jewel for trading and do that. That's a good amount. We'll then go and send off a lot of our components for other bits and pieces, and we'll go from there. Nice. Head home. Marco is back. Well done, Marco. Yeah, I'm looking at this on terms of a stream, and it seems to be a lot better in terms of how it's going. It just makes it feel a bit better, and it also means that the actual gameplay is... What's the way of saying this? How is everyone doing? You're wounded still, slightly wounded, and slightly sick. That's absolutely fine. You can run upstairs and sleep, whereas you guys now need to be doing something else, which is absolutely fine. You're going to run downstairs and start to get down here ready, whereas you, Marin, are going to start to set off a whole load of other bits and pieces, which is very, very good. Very, very nice. This is really good, actually. I'm liking the smaller screen, and I think I can do a bit and pieces with the background as well. Let's do this, and with all of this, nice. Grab all of that, which is good. Hey, Oxo, nice to see ya. Welcome to this version of the stream. I've been playing with the kind of the way it looks to try and make it feel a bit more organized and a bit like easier for you guys to watch, because I got a bit carried away, I think, with everything, and we're going to see how it all goes. I think I'm spending most of the days at the moment. You plan on replaying a second ending? Maybe. I don't know what the second ending... You mean the second ending with Catcher leaving? Catcher leaving would be an interesting one. I don't know what that changes. Yeah, no, it's set up for phone usage this time. It's a very different setup, but I'm curious on how it will work. Good. If I was to send up that there to make it look nice and all over the place. And I kind of want to just add another text file. Add source. Add a new source. Nice. And make it nice and big. Good. And also make it red. Nice. And I'll give it a bit of a background. An outline, which is going to be thicker than that. God. Make it a bit more like that. Nice. Good. And then we go. And nice. Bigger than that, actually. Nice. And smaller. I want to put it there. Nice. Perfect. And then bring that back onto this to see it there. Perfect. I mean, once you click Leave with Catcher, only the game ends with credits. Really? So you don't actually get to see everyone else, and everyone else kind of... I'm guessing, do they get random outputs, and depending on what's going on, which is a bit of an interesting one. Nice. That is very interesting. Good to know. I was about to say, that is... that's a bit disappointing, actually. I'm glad I did do the longer game then, when I played. Gave you guys a bit more of what's actually on, although it may have saved Pavel's life. I mean, I do admit, I messed up there. Hey, we've got a trader coming, which is good. How are you doing? You're slightly sick and tired, but you can go and talk to the guy at the front door. Perfect. Which is nice. Good. We're just getting a load of water. How are we on to now? 288. I feel like we've actually made progress now, which is nice. Make more. I think we may stop it at 300 today, though, because I've got other bits and pieces to be doing. I mean, I've got my other channel to sort it out. Hey, Amir Hosen? Hosen? Is that how you say that? Welcome to the stream. We've spent a lot of time perfecting how it looks today, so hopefully it will look pretty nice. We'll do this, we'll grab all of these. No, not that. No one wants that. We all want this. Which means we can get like most of our inventory's worth of components, which is always very nice. We'll send this in to get the water and the remaining components. Is there anything else? Maybe one of these? No, if I get one of these, that's good. Deal. Because then we're like lining it up a bit more. Do you have another one? You do. I don't really think I'm going to be using this. Can I do that? It's very generous of me, but you do have one of those as well, so I feel like I should grab it. That's not enough. Okay, fine. Maybe it is worth me finding some other bits and pieces to grab then. I mean, bullets are always helpful. And some wood. Thank you. Perfect. I'll deal on that. That seems like a good old job. Perfect. Nice. We'll send goodbye to you. Which is good. And we'll keep ourselves moving. Nice. You need to go to bed now and sleep. We're going to keep ourselves moving along here at the bottom. And we're going to see how it all goes. Good. Very nice. Very good. Very good. Very good. I feel like I could definitely replace certain things in this and make it a bit easier to see. But I definitely feel like we're getting a better view on the entire game now, which is a bit better for everybody. Welcome to the stream if you are just joining us. We are working our way through this to try and get 1,000 water, although I'm doubting it's going to be very possible in the end, because I'm just running out of time. I'm only on 291. I mean, they've got plenty of water collectors, and we're going to see how it goes, but I don't think I've got a timer at the top since the start of the game. That Anna's choice was worse if she felt that she had abandoned her friends. I mean, yeah, I can understand that. It's a very interesting setup and vibe of the game for her to leave randomly after having worked so hard to stay with everybody. Which is nice. Good. Very, very good. Good, very good, very good. Nice. Run across to this one. Nice. And we're just setting up as many as we can. We're making so many of these things just to help ourselves out. Should be fine. Should be a lot of fun. Good. Nice. Hey, Alessandro. Welcome to the stream. Hope it's a bit better today. We've had a few pointers from a few people who've joined, which has been very, very helpful in making this look a bit nicer to look at. So you guys can actually see what's going on the screen. I'm welcome to more feedback. I know that the long form is genuinely, like, the wider cameras are like what everyone really wants to see. But I'm trying to get this out to a wider audience, and then lots of people who are scrolling through may stop and see, oh, this is an interesting game. And maybe we'll build up the audience for this War of Mine in general. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we will be getting loads and loads of people wanting to watch this War of Mine content very, very soon. I mean, it does seem that we are destined to live in a world where it is on. What do you mean, bro? Is creating... What's this? Creating new characters. Broyce? Try to restart original playthroughs for new shelter. I'm afraid the shelter is just exclusive. That's really annoying. Hey, Jethalal. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Good. Oh. Nice, nice, nice. And then you run back to the start, Bruno. This is the plan. We've just got constant water production at all times. This is how it works. Come on. Drive. Perfect. Make more. This is the only thing, is like we're reaching a point of the number of collectors that we have, which is just kind of insane. But yeah. Very, very good. Bring this up and running. Good. Very good, very good. Move to the next one and set off more water collection. I don't know. I just want to do military outpost. I mean, we're about to go back to the military outpost, but I'm only going to loot it in this game. Maybe I'll do a stream at some point where I make Sveta do it. If I make Sveta do the military outpost, I feel like that is worth everybody liking and subscribing. That sounded so corny. I tried to make it sound natural, but it just doesn't. It's one of these things that you hear all these YouTubers say. It's like, but because the thing is, calls to you'd be surprised. Calls to action, like telling people to like and subscribe, actually work. It's insane. You think that it wouldn't. You think that people would hate it, but yeah. Oh, I see, I see. Roman or... Okay, I didn't actually see that comment. Who is better, Roman or Boris? I would go Boris. Although Roman has a soft spot in my heart. Someone recently reminded me of a younger me when I played and created the story of The Tale of Two Brothers, where you had, when the, what's it called? Little Ones first came out, I did a playthrough which was Roman and Sergey, and that was a really great playthrough, if I'm totally honest. That was a very fun one, and it was a bit more of an... Jesus Christ, I've not even been paying attention. The military outpost, still has a lot of stuff in it, but I feel like, don't know, maybe the hospital is good. Maybe I should just send Marin out to the hospital, make him heal up. That kind of works. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's the smart plan. We'll work our way out and see it out there. Ah, Boris Johnson. That would be an interesting one. Although, as much as you disagree with him, he did try and support Ukraine, but then again, how it works out. Hopefully that will be over soon. There's talk that there are things moving towards a peaceful resolution with Trump coming in, so we can only hope that people there will be a bit better off for it. But anyway, not going to talk about politics. Don't want to talk about politics. And although I suppose this game is inherently political, so it's very difficult to think about it in terms of any other thing, because I mean it is a game about war and how horrible it is for people who have to deal with it. So what are you going to do? It is pretty much that constantly. Yeah, I will say that I think Boris did have a worse go of it in terms of having to deal with situations. So very good, very good. Nice, grab all of that. You don't have as much of an inventory, do you, Marin, as Marco? I've got so used to being able to just gather as much stuff as possible. But you've got a good selection of things. We'll run upstairs and see what we can get. Don't think there's anything good sometimes here. Sometimes you do get bits and pieces. I wish I could help you. That's a good way of building up your happiness. Are you going to help? You a help person? Oh no, you're not a help person. Someone in here a help person? Thank you very much. Actually, nothing happened to me. I just got ill. I'm like, that's not the end of the world. Hey, another subscriber. 2640. This is the way to do it. Nice. Let us run and see where it all goes. Let us go upstairs and see if I can grab any more. There's a pile of stuff normally at the back here. Perfect. I think that's the case. One thing I would love to see a bit more of this in this War of Mine is a DLC that would give you a lot more characters. Because I do admit that's the one thing I feel like you're missing is new characters for this game. You end up in a situation where, as much as I love the characters that are already in, I feel like you could get a bit more as it goes. And maybe a bit more of a character creator would also be fun. Don't know if that's something else that anyone else is looking at making, or if there's a mod that means you can do it, or if you can make them through mods. That would be fun, but I don't know. Very, very good. Nice. We will see where we're going from here. Nice. Day 15. Very good. To be honest, the one that's been constantly shown to me gaming-wise on YouTube Shorts has been Rocket League. It seems there's a big Rocket League contingency. Years and years ago, it was something that I was interested in. How are you doing? Slightly sick? Slightly wounded. Fine. You guys can get up. Given that... actually, I think you may get a better deal on those, so I'm going to let you do that. Because you're now only slightly wounded, which means you're feeling a lot better. Don't know how you became wounded. Actually, you were fine when you went out. So you're going to do this thing again, and we're going to make as many of these as we can. We've got 4. Make that another 7, so we're going to have 11. You guys are going to work your asses off to try and get this up and running, and then we'll eat. You can eat once you've collected all the water. We need as much as we can. Just keep going. We're up to 300 now. 350, damn. Maybe this is possible. There's me getting worked up thinking, oh, this may not be possible. But we are actually getting there. I got good and bad and the worst ending. Some of the ones are worse. Going on in the mind of real-life war criminals. Honestly, yeah. That's the thing. It's I was thinking this the other day. It's there's all these sorts of things where direct causes of actions are leading to awful things happening in the world. And I'm like, is there? There must be people out there who just genuinely care so little about what they're doing and how their thing is affecting it. But yeah. Oh yeah, I used to play Rocket League a lot. Maybe I'll play it again at some point. I don't know, it's a very, very different vibe to this War of Mine, but it's a fun game. Who knows? Who knows? Could be fun. Could be fun. I don't know. Whenever I say that I'm referencing Make Some Noise from Dropout TV, yeah. It's just the thing. Boris is definitely OP, 100%. Nice, let's make this. Ah, good. I'm trying to work it out. I do think that if I was to stream more frequently, it would be Thursdays or Wednesdays. Those are my 2 free-ish days in the week at the moment. It'd be nice to get a steady one in. Though obviously, if I'm on holiday or something like that, it would be changed. But I think overall, it will be those days mostly. We could get another character as well. Yeah. What would you guys think if I tried to do Rocket League? The issue now is I'd be so bad at it that it wouldn't work. It would be I would try and fail miserably about the whole thing constantly. Good. Let's eat up, because we do need to eat today. It's an odd day. Nice. As always, we're just constantly turning over and eating water. See how much we can get at all times. Nice. 355. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. That one's not even being done yet. That one needs to be finished. Wait, no, that is done. Right? It just hasn't got a 4 next to it for some reason. No, that seems to be working. It got glitched. So that's 4, 8, 16, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44. We're up to 44 already. Yeah, you can go in bed. Everyone else needs to go and eat. And then we can get back on the waterfront when we're done. With 2 of them, we do actually have enough. We have space for more collectors. Oh yeah, no, this is a thing. Actually, what people in the world who have no little... This is the thing. It's very few people who would have no... This is the thing. It's not really those people who have a can of food. It's the people who are making the decisions at the top of everything, really. That's the problem, is that there are people who are pretty much in control of lots and lots of situations, and you could be finding, like, I don't know, there's just lots of people going for power grabs or land grabs, and it's there. What is bad about, actually, this War of Mine on mobile? I've never played it. Maybe I will one day. Maybe that's what I should be doing. If I'm going to stream it in this format, I should be streaming it for other things, which is good. Nice. Making all the food ready, so we've got another 10 going. Is this my last component, my last stream? Yeah, it is. I need a load more materials. End the day. I could go to the garage tonight with you and pick up a load more components for the other stuff. I think that's my plan tonight. Everyone else is looking pretty alright, and we're going to keep moving. Let's go. Don't need to take too much, apart from I will take this and this, because they're good tradables. Nice, scavenge, and we're going to keep ourselves moving. Nice. I also think with streams, I'm getting a bit more of people, a bit more traction in the channel. The YouTube algorithm likes that. Likes me streaming, it seems. So I'm not one to complain with the YouTube algorithm. I'll do whatever it says. It's a fickle god, is the YouTube algorithm. Not really much you can do about it. Let's then spam as much of this as I can. That won't do tryharder. That's very fair. I'll deal on that. But that is a good selection of stuff already. Nice. You need a filter to make water from snow. I think you do need that in the main game as well. I think that is something that I've been thinking about. I'll grab all of that and then some more of these. That won't do tryharder. What's the... Oh, I can get that. Maybe is that enough in my inventory? Nice. That's a good haul for me. I feel like that is... This is the thing, is I don't think they've really paid attention to the mobile version. Force you to lose progress sometimes with the person that don't give you diamonds. Yeah, it's a shame. Like, I do admit, obviously there is a thing where they want to focus their attentions more on the main game, but I don't know really. Maybe there is a push going forward even further. We'll see where it all goes. Oh. I do have to say, guys, you guys have been really supportive recently, so thank you very much. Like, I'm not meaning this in a corny way, but over the last kind of months, the channel has started to take off, like, quite a lot, which is really, really nice to be and have a part of. So thank you very much, and pretty much everyone who's watched a video, liked a video, or watched one of my streams, like, it's all to do with all of you guys. Really helpful, thank you very much. So that's a good collection, and we'll see how it all goes. Nice. Nice. Day 16. Here we go. Very good, very good. Martin starts to feel unwell. Bruno has a deep wound, but we managed to chase them off. Do I not have an electric door yet? I don't even have a fully upgraded thing yet. Marin, you're going to upgrade this. I want to be able to keep us a bit more defended. And we're also probably going to need a heater at some point. But we're going to kind of go from that at some point. I am going to call it there for today very, very soon. Just because I have been... Oh, a perfect amount of everything. Good. Meanwhile, you can start to immediately do a few bits and pieces. How deep is your wound? You're just wounded. I can deal with just wounded, and we can move from there. We'll go for it, which is very, very nice. That's very kind of you, Alessandro. Getting more channel growth is one of the hardest things in YouTube, to be honest. It's very easy once you've got to a certain size to kind of build up, but you need the momentum, and that is something that's a bit difficult to do. Good. I was about to say, because now we've got the opportunity to get towards this, which we don't need that much more for. Maybe I'll focus on getting that next time, because we can get the door and then we can be a bit more protected. And we do need a heater of some description just to keep ourselves at least going in some regards, but yeah. Nice. I suppose that is the point, yeah, actually. I know a lot of things is This is the thing I see, is I see a lot of streamers who are very kind of blasé about the whole thing. And I think that they don't really care about what the chat's doing. They're just trying to kind of grind up the views, which is not necessarily great. But in my last stream, I think it really kicked in when everyone who is, like, all the active viewers of the channel turned up at once. And it became a really nice community. And I'm glad that's a good thing. Endless, yeah, Amelia is interesting. Like, there is a thing where she actually got a really good score in one of my runs because I managed to pull her through from, like, depressed all the way back up to well, which was interesting because I didn't realize she could get depressed, but you know. But yes, it was an interesting one, actually. If I go and grab this and see this guy. That is true. I kind of want to do a bit more on that. We're at 400. Day 16. I think this is a 40-day war. It may be possible, you know. Maybe I will continue this run. I will say the reason I'm continuing this run at the moment is because of the... What's it called? Because I know that a lot of people would be less keen on it, but the fact is that this war of mine only allows me to do one run at a time, so I'm kind of stuck in having to do the one run at a time. But yeah. But I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to do one more night, and we're going to see where we go. And I think the military outpost may have some stuff back, so we're going to go and sort that out. Everyone else is going to sleep. I do need materials, though. We'll go there. We'll go to military outpost to pick up what we need. And see what we can do. Very good, very good. Maybe I'll sneak to the front, because I don't want to be waiting too long. We're going to the military outpost, everyone. Let's see if this works. Very, very nice. Didn't watch your new content? No worries, Armin. Honestly, I was just saying how it's everybody who has watched any of my videos at any point. I am so thankful for everybody who has been interacting with the channel over the years, but also recently, because there's been this thing where I've gone from, if I'm totally honest, the easiest way of seeing the metric is the return from ad revenue. And I know that sounds a little bit like conceited, but it's a lot easier for me to read that than the other statistics. For example, my subscribers haven't actually grown in a certain amount, but the fact is that people are actually interacting more. And that comes through because YouTube likes that and therefore encourages it and therefore puts more ads out. That's a really easy way of doing it, because that's now almost doubled recently. And that is a way of showing how it all works. It's an interesting thing. I've ended up using that more as a metric for kind of how much YouTube is pushing the channel rather than anything else. That's the thing. I'm going to trade one of those. Can you give me a lot of water for that? Perfect. I'll take that. Deal. I was about to say, I don't think they're going to let me get any further back. I think that is going to be my point at the moment. I'm a bit stuck. But for now, I think we're going to keep ourselves moving. But yeah. Nice. I will say, also, anyone who's here, if you do happen to like D&D, shameless plug for my other channel. I have a second channel, which I do a lot of like D&D stories on and stuff like that. And some homebrew. So if you're interested in D&D, go check that out. But I won't talk about that for too long. I'm going to leave it here for today, though. Thank you guys for watching so much. I've really enjoyed playing this, and the new view here is so much nicer. And I think it is going to be a particularly... I'm very interested to see how this works in the long run, this new format. And maybe to do it with if I learn how to stream directly from my phone, maybe Wait, you don't want to talk about... Please tell me you don't get annoyed from stealing. Because we did just... No, they don't get annoyed. Very not. Good. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching today. It's been a pleasure to see you guys. And I will see you next time I stream. Or when I next record. I mean, both of them are going to be there. And I will see you next time. Ta-ra. I can get out of this. This is slightly awkward.